Welcome back to the YTG podcast.
Welcome.
You are new here, my name is Nico. I'm an automotive photographer and now amateur racing driver.
I'm Sean, and I am the owner of this lovely shed in Keysborough, YTG Young Timers Garage.
Here
Welcome.
on the weekly-ish YTG podcast, we're going to give you the sort of inside scoop inside the automotive industry in Australia, as well as some fantastic stories, motorsport, anything car related. So, and a bit of electric car hate. Join us on another episode, and we hope you enjoy. Welcome back.
Hello.
I'm sorry it's been a while again. I keep saying that every time we record.
You've been blessed. It's been
Life
very
is busy, but I'm
Very
so
busy.
excited because we have one of our
Very
favorite podcast guests back again, Mr. Paddy. Mr.
Hello.
Yoga. How's
Hello.
you?
That's it. How are you, boys?
Welcome.
Loving
Happy New Year.
life.
Nah,
Yeah,
it's
Happy
good to
New
be-
Year, mate.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Yeah,
Good to be
just into
back. Good to be
February.
back.
We've got
we
cars,
done one
not
yet?
cars and coffee.
Have we done one this year?
Open house. First open house for the year this
No, but have we
weekend.
done a podcast this year?
Yeah. Have we?
I was going to say,
Have we? No, the last one was
Happy New
literally
Year.
Happy New Year.
That's what I'm going. Fuck, have we done one yet?
We are useless.
Mate.
You can tell how hot it is. Where our brains aren't working. It's sweltering heat.
I feel really special though.
Hey, did you turn the air conditioning off? Because of the noise?
Yeah, because of the noise. But we'll turn it back on
Fuck.
periodically. It'll be right. It'll
I
be
was
right.
thinking it was getting hot.
Yeah,
mate, because all the
It's
fucking
amazing
lights.
camera. What?
Yeah, because
We'll
of the
handle
light.
it. We're big burly men. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. So, what have you been up to, dude?
Busy. Yeah, a lot going on. We have quite a few carts now since the last. I think how
Mate,
long
it's been
ago
a
was
while.
it last time?
It's been a while.
Oh, yeah, it was like start
12.
of 2024 or something.
Yeah,
that you
it's
were here
at least
last,
12
so,
plus months.
yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, well, we got
Lots happened since then, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, I've been busy.
Yeah.
Been very, very busy. We've got over 27 carts in the country now. So
Wow,
yeah, I
fantastic.
think
Well done.
every state I've got carts racing in every state apart from Northern Territory and Tasmania. Yep.
Tassie
So-
won't be long. Northern Territory might be a bit difficult,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Tassie I'll see because a great motorsport down there. So
Yeah,
fantastic,
I
mate.
actually
Well
want to
done.
get down there. So
Must be very happy.
Nah, that's good. It's good, and so now we have the numbers and we have the interest, the guys want to and girls that want to race. So this year, then we got some big announcements coming. But
Fantastic.
one of them's the championship this year.
Yeah,
the
that's
Cross-Kart
big.
Championship.
Yeah.
So it's been great.
So was that interstate or is it just one state only?
No,
or
we're going to do interstate. We're going to
Yeah.
do Victoria and New South Wales.
Fantastic.
So that's where most of the
Carts are.
Carts are. So yeah, there is some guys in Brisbane, but
they'll come down. That's easy enough,
They
isn't it?
can come down, and plus there's a few of them. So we'll do some transport deals or
Yeah,
something. Everyone
nice.
chucks them in a truck
Yeah,
and
nice.
fly down and do
Yeah,
that.
grouse.
Nice.
So
and when does that kick off?
March, the last
awesome.
weekend in March.
So where's the first one?
Kyneton, the Torque Off-Road
Oh,
Club.
okay, yeah, grouse.
So wheel to wheel, we could have up to 10 carts on the track together.
That's pretty
so.
full on. 10 carts together.
So, how's that going to work? Have you got? So, how many of the 27
It has a
gonna
bit of fuck up written all over it.
Yeah.
Back and back.
Bloody hell. How many of the 27 are going to compete in this championship?
So far we have 15.
That's awesome.
So what we've done is, I spoke about the different engine sizes you can get in the carts.
Yeah.
So what we've got, we're going to run two classes, CK1, CK2, and basically one for the 600cc Gixxers and the MT09 engines.
Yep.
And then one for the 750 and 1000cc.
But the carts that are here now, the majority of them, are they the one engine or they're mixture?
Nah, it's probably split 50-50.
Really? Okay.
So,
Wow.
Yeah. So some guys want the lower power. They're just getting into the motorsport.
Sure.
So if you put someone that has never raced before into a 1000cc cart,
You're going to get himself into trouble.
yeah, it's a recipe for disaster. It's a recipe for disaster. But yeah, so a lot of at the minute there's only 2 1000cc's in the country. Oh, sorry, one in ACT as well. I forgot to mention that.
Okay, yep.
And I've got the other one.
Yeah.
So it's actually pretty good for me in the championship because I'll have one of the most power. But
Did they give you, but do you have a handicap because of that?
No, I have an advantage.
No. No, that's a massive advantage. But you know what I mean? Like,
I made the championship, so I. Nah. Look, it is what it is. We can't. There's not enough karts with the engine,
Okay.
but to be honest with you, the 750cc guys are rapid, and it won't. On gravel, it's not going to make a huge difference.
It's like your wheels spinning either way, right?
Yeah. So, look, I'm already getting grief, and the boys are taking the piss. Oh, we're in the same class as 750. I said, come on, boys, you're not going to put me in a class alone. What I might do is I might just bring in another 750 for myself before the championship. Just to But keep things.
So you must be very pleased then, the way it's gone.
Yeah. No, it's really good, and even for people that are in motorsport. Already, and they look at the karts, they're like, this is a no-brainer.
Yeah, bloody oath.
No-brainer. Like, we're just done the Canberra Festival of Speed.
Yeah, that was huge.
What was it, a few weeks ago now?
Yeah.
And
we'll get onto that because that was cool.
That was good.
So much good feedback there from all like the other guys that have, because there was a lot of motorsport, race guys there.
Yeah.
And it's real good feedback. So
that's positive to see. They said it's a lot of value.
Yeah.
Huge value.
Bang for bucks.
Massive.
So, we're really excited with the championship kicking off this year.
Yeah, well done. Credit to you, mate. That's awesome. Yeah. Honestly, bro, that's big. Really big.
So as well as, with the championship, what we've done is as well, I'll mention it when we're on it, we're not just doing like, your standard championships, all the same track or the same format. The good thing about the Cross-Kart Championship, what I've done, I'm piggybacking on different events.
Smart.
So there'll be wheel-to-wheel gravel. There's going to be gravel time trial. So the Victorian Autocross Championship, we're going to do a round there. We're going to do another 2 rounds up in New South Wales at Raleigh, Coffs Harbour. With the Rally boys, which is full rally cross.
Yeah, nice.
There's going to be 4 karts on the track at the same time there, Ashfeld and Dort.
Yeah,
and then we're going to do 1 round part of the... what's that championship? The VMRC, hopefully. Call the Park. So that's in November. And
so that's a full track.
Track, asphalt, wheel to wheel.
Nice.
So it's
awesome.
So you can't just be a good asphalt driver and think you're going to win the championship. You need to be well rounded, and adaptable and fast on all surfaces. A bit like rallying, basically, so. It's going to be a good laugh this year.
That's awesome. Let's cover off some of the details. So it's the Australian Yakar Championship?
No, not yet. Yakar will be a big part of it, and they are a major sponsor.
Yep.
But it's the Aussie Cross-Kart Championship. So we're not.
So that's really the category it falls under. Yakar's a brand per se.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's the Cross-Kart Championship.
Exactly right. Aussie Cross-Kart Championship.
And then all the various brands or manufacturers will get involved, I guess.
100%. I've got good relationships with all the importers over here, and I want to build a sport. I want to race against the best. Everyone wants to race against the best, so we're not just going to limit it to one brand. It's all Cross-Kart brands.
Same category of kart, but
exactly right.
Different brands.
Wheelbases, chassis, all that stuff, all homologated.
Yeah,
so
everything
that's controlled.
Yeah, beautiful. So you can't fuck with the engines at all in any way. Or you can.
So that's good point to raise, because I've already got guys asking me, what can we do? What can we do?
Mate, that's what I'm thinking straight away.
So standard engines.
Okay.
Standard engines, but the guys can do mods to their mapping and that sort of stuff.
Okay.
No race fuel. And
what are you running?
98.
Okay.
Yeah, $20 a day.
Yeah, it's like the Hyper's so good.
Yeah.
So good.
98 in the Hyper.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you just fill it up on the way to the race.
Yeah, literally.
That's it. And a minimum weight. 320 kilos.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So light person, you're gonna have to add some weight as opposed to a fat cunt in there, a fat person in there. Sorry, I mean,
you're gonna have to use the beep now for that one.
No, we don't. We actually don't. I was listening to it in the car. I was like, "Hey, there's no malice. Everyone knows. Let's go." Yeah. Anyways,
Fair enough. Well, no. If you're late, then it's an advantage.
Okay,
we're not going to run. So that's the minimum weight is off the cart.
Oh, okay. So I thought 320 all up, including purse or dry weight. Okay.
No, that's dry weight of the cart. So
cool.
It just stops guys. We had some guys ask me about this wishbones and stuff is on the Yakars is stainless steel. So you got guys already ask, can we go or titanium, whatever? And I said, come on, guys.
Light.
This is grassroots motorsport. Stop taking the piss.
Yeah.
All right, so
They started to turn it up a few degrees.
already. As soon as there's prize money mentioned, guys are like, right, what are we doing? Spend 10 grand and win a grand.
Yeah.
It's racing's racing. It's just
That's
amazing,
it,
isn't
100%.
it? Isn't it amazing?
Yeah. So
that's
good.
great. It's actually, I think that's quite good to hear because they're already going, well, how can I go harder? What can I do? What am I allowed to do? They're already thinking, okay, Mark, I want the advantage, which I think is grouse.
100%.
Yeah.
It's already creating a buzz. We got a group chat going with the boys. We send out email updates all the time with what's going on. There's already a hype building up, and we're all 2 months out from the
awesome.
first one. So it's
awesome.
going to be good.
That's awesome. So sanctioned, is it fully sanctioned by the AASA? Or does it go between the two, between Motorsport Australia?
No,
and
it goes
AASA?
between two. So the two events up in Coffs Harbour are Motorsport Australia.
Okay.
But then the rest of them down here in Victoria are all AASA.
Awesome.
That's with
so
you guys,
cool.
isn't it?
Yeah. So, I mean, the start of this year has been mega. So they have announced Australian Production Cars, which is massive, has moved to AASA.
Oh, wow.
IRS, which is like Mark Cars, which is like GT3 cars.
Yep.
They've all moved across. Formula Ford
From
is now with
Motorsport,
AASA. Yep. What else? There's been massive announcements.
Wow.
So AASA kicking goals this year. It's just been
Well, they're
press
obviously
release
doing what the
after press
drivers
release.
and what the people
Yeah,
are wanting.
Exactly right.
So, hello,
Cheaper, more
they're
affordable,
listening. They're
more
listening.
accessible.
Yeah.
They're loving it. And
Well, yeah.
the latest.
Yeah, 100%.
The
That's
Cross-Kart
great.
Championship.
But you want that, though. You want a good crossbred. Not everyone has the budgets to go bloody Super 2s or GT3, but still want to have fun. I mean, like, the ball that you can have in your Hyper, your car, for a fraction.
Yeah.
I mean, like I was saying, I mean, like, you were talking about your tyres and all that sort of stuff, and we used to blow, during Duttons, when we go to Philippine Classics, and George would take like 962s and IROCs and fucking hectic shit, Formula 1 cars. You blow fucking 60 grand a weekend doing fucking tyres and fuel.
Wild.
Let alone the fucking crew to run the bastard.
Yeah.
It was 100 grand for 3 days, mate, to run 4 or 5 like epic cars, Le Mans cars or Formula 1 cars. But it's still, when you think about it, okay, that's a rich sport, of course, but it's still essence of racing. And that's the thing. I think that's why it's great to see that much traction both, like, your categories have now got and getting.
It's awesome.
You guys now got your own championship. Now you go to championship. I mean, that's fucking pretty epic, man. Within a short period of being around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So let's talk pricing costs. Do you know, you can take that off, you go. Business. We'll talk money. Costs.
Look at again. It's what you want to spend. Motorsport is motorsport. Entry level. If you want to start with the base, which is still a really good cart, really good package, you're talking about 42.5 plus GST.
And that's for the 600.
That's 600.
Yeah.
You still get your Olin suspension, but it doesn't have the bigger brakes. It doesn't have the flat shift. But if you jumped in that and took it for a blast, you'd come out with a massive smile.
Yeah.
So once you start going, bigger brakes, rigger suspension, different anti-roll bars. You can go adjustable anti-roll bars. You can go carbon Kevlar sides, window kits, all this next level stuff. Then the price starts creeping up. You could, if you wanted to go crazy, you could spend over 55-60k on a cart, but that's up to the person. If you want to get into motorsport, there's still I have yet to be proven wrong, more bang for buck to just arrive and drive, fully logbook, get in and go for that sort of money. And the
40 grand is insane.
Yeah. The power to weight ratio and everything of them, even the 600, is still mind blowing.
Yeah.
So it's that, and that's probably why it's taken off so much.
That's so cool. And then what, round entries would be what, a couple $100?
Not even. So I think the torque entry fee is $100 plus then your yearly membership, which is $100, and that covers you for the whole year because they run their own championship as well. And then the rally I think is $180. And then I'm still waiting for call or the VMRC to confirm.
Well, I can tell you, so VMRC entries for us the last 2 years have been, if you include the Friday practice, $700 for the weekend. If you don't include the Friday practice, it's like $460 for the 2 days, Saturday, Sunday racing.
Yeah,
so that's 4 races, qualifying.
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
and heaps of seat time. So probably one of the reasons why I picked these, because I had heaps to choose from, you know, with the all the different rounds to go. And that's another thing about the karts, because they're so versatile and logbooked, I can jump into anything, any event. So I specifically chose these events because if I got guys travelling down, or girls, because I do have some female customers to travel interstate, that need seat time. Seat time's great. You don't want to travel 10 hours to do. And hill climbs are still great fun, but over the weekend you could have 60 minutes or 60 seconds seat time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
that's wild.
That's why we chose what we did.
Yeah, you don't have pits though. You just 5 or 6 laps or 10 laps, is it?
Just a heat. Go out for a heat, what could be between 10-15 minutes. Come in and then do your adjustments.
But there's no real pitting per se, is there?
No.
Not even with you.
No, not mid race. No, races are too short.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Wasn't sure.
Yeah, and when you're running amateur or grassroots motorsport, even though it's an Australian category, pitting requires pit crews, which cost money. Yeah. So to keep it accessible, no pits. Sure. That way, it's just if you rock up by yourself, you can still compete.
Because they're so high rev and they'd be chewing through the fucking juice. I thought so. If you
no fuel stops.
I wasn't sure.
No,
well, there was. Okay, cool.
No way. So tyres then? What do you need? One set of slicks for the track rounds and one set of muds for the.
Yeah. So Gold Speed and Hoosier are our 2 tyre partners.
Yep.
So Hoosier will be doing the slicks and Gold Speeds will be doing like a rallycross type tyre, but the rubber's so soft on it, it does gravel as well. Okay. And to be honest with you, one set will do you the whole year. One set for the rallycross and the gravel, and one set of Gold Speeds, and then the slicks then for collar.
They're dry tracks. There's no wet sections on or anything like that.
If it rains?
Well, sorry, apart from the obvious if it rains, but in terms of there's no water in, or there's no.
I'm surprised you brought that up. So the last day we raced in Raleigh, there was like in Coffs Harbour, the few days, or it was actually raining on the day, and it was pissed down the day before. So there was like a river going across a flood going across the track.
Fuck that.
That would be grouse.
Oh no way.
It was grouse for everyone watching. Holy.
I'd get out. I'd just get out. I'd park in front of it and get out.
Nah, it was.
Was it too deep or just too hard? Just
it was all of the above. It was too deep. It was. We were racing each other, so no one was backing off. Every time we couldn't see anything. I had the tear off. So I was pulling them off, trying to change gear. It was a mess. But it was at the end of the day, I didn't crash over. A few others did go off after, but it was fun.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it was in Queensland and not in Victoria because it was nice and warm.
Yeah.
So the water wasn't too bad, but it was still a shock to the system.
You have to wash the race suit, the gloves,
everything. That's every day in the cross-kart, to be honest with you. But now, so the track owner loved watching it. So did the spectators. So he's now put in a full-time track water crossing.
Oh my God!
You're saying awesome, Sean, because you're not going to do it.
Well, who knows? You never know, mate. I'm fucking doing something soon. I'm fucking over it.
I actually broke my phone. I had my phone in
impact though.
Nah. So there was a crack in the back of my old phone, and I had it in my pocket, and the water went in and fucked my phone.
As if you were racing with the phone.
You're racing with the phone in your fucking
wild.
pocket.
Yeah, I don't know why I've done that. But
that's great.
I won't be doing it again.
You're getting calls. No. Wait for the straight. Hello.
I don't know why I done that, but I'm not again.
Bloody hell.
She had a phone holder, brother.
Quad lock?
Quad lock,
I don't think so. Hell. Don't have time to look at the rev range, never mind the phone.
100%. Yeah.
So
that's
mate,
brilliant.
That's good.
So is there anything else we need to cover off with the championship?
Probably the one thing that we're doing that not many other championships are doing. Maybe they are, but we're giving prize money at the end of the year.
Okay.
Again, not life-changing amounts, just a bit of a kicker and a well done for your efforts, you know.
Yeah, but your proper championship 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on,
Yeah, for the 2 different classes that we're doing. And one of the reasons too, it's kind of a pet hate of mine. Everywhere you go, whenever you're racing, someone that's not involved in motorsport always asks, "Oh, what's the prize money?"
Yeah.
And do you get that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So always, and it's nothing to do with money. We do it for fun and for just...
And a bit of a, hey, well done for this, and it's a token gesture of good job.
A little medal means a hell of a lot. So why I'm doing it is because as soon as someone asks, we can say, $1,000.
That's awesome.
So I couldn't have done that, just mentioning too, I couldn't have done that without the sponsors. So a few of the guys that have the cross carts and are competing have businesses as well.
Sure.
And they're all sponsoring the championship.
Well,
so
this is what I wanted to ask you, and it's quite interesting. I mean, you find that the people that have been buying it, I guess, similar to Hype Racer, they're all small, self-employed business owners.
Like you.
That sort of,
100%.
just want to have that fun. Don't want to spend the big money to go buy a cup car, and we were talking about all this cup car, half decent cup cars, 130 grand. Then to run the bastard.
Oh.
Now you're not going to drive it properly, so you're going to hurt it. So you're going to damage it, and you're just going to go, well, fuck it. There's no enjoyment out of it, and then you get frustrated. Whereas something like that, you don't have to go on the full 10. You can have such a... But like I was watching him at the thing and I'm watching you, you come out of the bed, out fucking just banging it. But as you guys are flying, both of them, you see the crowds.
Oh, yeah.
That's what was really cool. Like you see, as you're flying down and as you're fucking coming in, especially when you fucking flung it in around there, the start finish. And you boys all see that. And she's fucking coming and you're like, fucking like this. And you're seeing people's reaction. You're like, yeah, man, that's what it's about.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what it's about. Noise theatre. And it's not cheap, but it's cheap in considering when you look at everything else in motorsport. And that's the thing, like you said, bang for a buck, both categories.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that the Yakar does better than almost anything else I've ever witnessed is the theatre.
Oh, 100%.
Because it's always sideways and wheel spinning, which it just makes you look like a hero.
It's very controllable though, isn't it? It's
so
very,
Yeah, you had a blast.
Yeah, well, so let's talk about Canberra Festival of Speed because that was awesome. So let's get on to that. So what did you think of the event? Because I think that is going to be, second year it's run, I think that is going to turn into one of the hailed events in Australia because it was so unique. The track...
Yep.
Oh, the track's a bit small though, isn't it? Wouldn't you think that?
No, because you got to change your mindset. So forget Adelaide Festival of Speed.
Well, that's a proper track in a sense.
Correct, exactly right. And it's a proper track. So you're standing 300 metres from the edge of the track. It's it's a totally different vibe. Yeah. Imagine a really awesome car concourse. Yeah. But you also get to see the cars moving and sliding and drifting and doing
right beyond the barriers, mate.
You're 2 feet away from them.
That's what I mean. It was fantastic. The theatre, you could see them like,
so it was your second year.
So we went to the first year because I actually have a partner from Yakar who looks after ACT for me. So he's from there. So he said, hey, he knows some of the organisers or something else. He said, why don't we give it a go?
Awesome.
So we went up last year again, had a blast.
Awesome.
And so we said, we'll be back because same as this year, I just absolutely went hell for leather as if it was fully time attack.
Insane.
Balls on the line. It was so much fun.
People want to see it in its extreme of like, fuck, okay.
Yeah. The amount of people, I couldn't even remember the amount of people that came up and said those things are wild, 100% crowd favourite.
Yeah, 100%. Without a doubt. It's so cool.
It was. I did push a bit too hard in place. I don't think I told you, but in a few corners the barrier is literally on the asphalt, so I did get a bit loose and kiss the barriers. I think I need to fix the rim, but other than that, no, it was a great weekend. But you get that. There was a marshal on the same corner every fucking time, waving. I said, "Fuck, I'm gonna. How close can I go? How close can I? Yeah." So
so good.
Yeah.
But the videos of you just coming into corners, backing it in, fully lit. Like,
it's fucking. Honestly, it was great. It was really epic to see. Yeah, it was good. I'm spilling
awesome. It was tight in the hyper races.
It
was too slow speed for us. It was a struggle.
You need the aero.
Exactly right. Yeah, and it was like We've obviously got much longer gearing in the boosters than what you have in the Jigsaw.
Yeah, of course.
Because we're, oh, no, we got to slow down again. It was just a little bit too slow. There was a couple of gear changes, but not enough. We could do some burnouts, which was awesome.
Just couldn't hold it in
and like the lap times are still, we weren't supposed to be lap timing, but a couple of keen people were lap timing, so I put my little track learner on, and so we were still doing what was basically, as far as we can tell from the guy that came and talked to us, who was doing the rounds to find out if he was the quickest. We were basically right on, still the quickest times there.
Okay.
But yeah, it was not a big enough track for us.
What were you running? 40 seconds, 30 seconds?
That was a 25-second lap.
Okay, so it's 25 seconds.
25-second lap. There is a mental photo though of Dean in the white and red car.
I've seen that.
Yeah, so he is crossed up
in what?
And in the Hyper Racer. In the Hyper Racer, he's crossed up in turn 1, and the rear wheel is like half an inch off the. Christ! And because I know how much grip they had and how hard it was to break them loose.
Yeah.
The things that he must have been doing to get it to do that. That's such a slow speed. Mental. Mental.
Really, really old slicks.
Oh, yeah, we were all on old slicks, yeah. But it was hot. It was so hot.
That's true.
Oh,
that's true.
Crazy. But yeah, no, the cars are mental. Mm-hmm. Some really cool stuff there.
Yeah. They look, there's some really epic cars.
Yeah.
It's good to see that going, man, because Canberra's really just nothing, really.
Yeah. And I would say a good
great.
50-60% of the stuff there was from Canberra.
Yeah.
Yeah, I expected a lot more international audience, which is what makes me think that it's going to become a hallmark event, because everyone who has gone there has, everyone who's gone there has come away with this experience of, wow, this is something really, really special and a little bit undiscovered. Yeah, nice. And if it's that good, mostly with just Canberra, what's it going to be like when Triple Eight and everyone from all across Australia is now flocking to this event?
Yeah,
it's going to be huge. So I think it was 16,000 ticketed. People they had. Okay, so it's still a small event in the grand scheme of things, but I think it's got a bright future ahead of it. It was awesome. We'll have to.
This is definitely a bigger showing than last year, from what
huge. They sold more pre-sale tickets this year than they had total last year.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, they was like
for it.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah. So
definitely
really
bigger.
So next year now it's going to be even bigger then.
Yeah. So I think we need to take YTG up next year.
Yeah. Well, mate. Yeah. If this year goes as planned, there'll be fucking a lot of shit happening next year.
Yeah.
So that'll be good.
Yeah. So the last exciting thing happened was Paddy made me drive the Yakka.
That's what I'm saying. I saw that. It was fucking epic.
Yeah, that was so cool.
I had a few drinks the Saturday night. And I was texting him, you're having a go. Get in.
I said no. I refused. I was like, nah. Fucking, I'm not having my first drive with walls like this in front of 1,000 people, like more thousands of people. No fuck away. And he just replied, "Don't be gay."
The challenge is down. Let's go.
Yeah. So I said yes, and I was at dinner with the Hyper Racer guys, and he's texting me, and I'm going, "Oh crap, he really wants me to drive it." And they're saying to me, there is zero upside here. Either you pussyfoot it and look like a dickhead because you're going so slow, or you crash it. There's no upside.
There's no in between.
But no, it was awesome. It was so... It's wild because it's so short geared, and it's constantly wheel spinning.
Yep.
It's you almost can't get the hand back on the steering wheel from the gear shifter. You just pull, and then you're on the brakes. And
the new one has a pedal. No,
if you can. One of my customers have put that on, but
there would definitely be an advantage. 100%.
It would be an advantage on asphalt, but on gravel with all the dirt, muck, and with harsh environment.
Yeah.
That sort of those little moving parts don't stack up. They don't last very long, especially because you have to. I'm not sure if you've seen any of the pictures when I go off-road racing.
It's just fucking
sand and dirt. It just goes everywhere. It goes everywhere.
Yeah.
So it'll probably work good for a short period of time, and then sand would go in where it's not supposed to go.
Wild.
Yeah, fantastic.
Wild. Yeah, I've definitely the driving one on asphalt was unreal. Yeah. And it was what were the tyres I was on?
You're on the Goldspeed Rallycross tyre.
Okay, cool, awesome. And
and the hardest compound.
It just lit up everywhere on those.
Really?
It's just awesome. Yeah. It's so good. Fuck. What was I going with that? Shit, I just totally lost my train of thought. I'm talking about the tyres. Fuck. Oh, yeah. That was really enjoyable, but I think I would hate driving one on the gravel or... Well, not necessarily gravel, but like the torque stuff, the mud, and it's getting everywhere, and I'd hate that.
You say that, but there's actually no better feeling than clicking fifth gear,
just spinning and
just always steering. Like there actually is no better feeling.
The driving would be wild, but when my race suit is soaked and I'm cold,
see, he's being
brown race suit.
No, you can get weatherproofs. You can get weatherproofs.
Oh, that's true.
Just wear those fucking overalls and plastic overalls.
Yeah,
exactly.
Poncho, that's it, mate. Fuck. Who cares?
But that won't happen if you're in front. All right.
True.
So
you'll get a little bit just from the own internal, whatever, but nothing.
The only reason I got destroyed that day was because it was my first day racing wheel to wheel, and I didn't have a fucking clue what I was doing. I was like trying to get, what do you call the drive? The draft, and and he just filled me in. I must have took like 20 kilos of dirt out of the seat.
Oh my God!
Absolutely,
just
didn't have a clue.
Constantly ficking it up, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
not a
wild.
sausage.
And those guys over there are mental.
They are, well, to be honest, anyone that owns a cross kart or anyone that does that sort of racing off road is a little bit tapped.
Yeah.
So there's air getting in there somewhere. And that's what's so good when we were all when we're all at a race together and we're all talking and chatting shit. I'm like, every single one of us is tapped. It's great.
I certainly noticed that when I went to one of the off-road racing, Australian Off-Road Racing Championship with the big boys, the trophy trucks.
Like the spin stuff. That's pretty.
So it's like they do like a 70, 80 kilometre loop through someone's just outback estate, and they just go as fucking hard as they can, and they do laps of this thing, and they're all a little bit special. Those guys, they're not normal.
Quite amazing, isn't it? They were showing. It was like a Dakar thing, and you just those trucks, and he's probably doing 220, 230 like across and you see the suspension and just like this, but the body's like just unbelievable. So cool. You just see, you're like, look at that. You just
that's next level.
Underneath, just and the body's just—it's amazing, unbelievable the way they go, mate. But when they fucking stack, they're fucking epic.
It's an airplane crash.
Literally, just rip it to pieces.
Mate, the momentum,
crazy.
Oh, big year.
Yeah.
So good. All right, do we have any other topics to cover before we move on? Car of the week time.
Fuck, we've had heaps of cars come through. We've been blessed, mate. Because we haven't done it for a while. We've had some great stuff come through, which was sort of, I'd probably say the DBX.
Which is weird for us to select an SUV.
Well, again, as everyone knows, it's probably one out of the ratio at the moment is probably 1 out of fucking 300 or something, like in terms of. But if it is, it's here. The last one I had was the Urus, which won't do another one of those. But it's just the clientele.
The inquiries on the Urus were just every Habibi and wannabe gangster.
It's not that. It's just a typical demographic, sadly. Hey, mate, it's like if we're dealing with white Camrys, we'll be dealing with certain fucking people too. But in saying that, it's what it is. It is what it is, mate. And that's why I don't carry certain cars. The racers, I fucking say it the way it fucking is, mate. But, not doing that again. Not doing that.
It was insane. The amount of stupid offers we got on Facebook.
It was just it's just like everyone wore the same Gucci fucking bum bag and the fucking tans, and then just the same shit. It was
These stereotypes exist for a reason.
I mean, it is, mate. I'm not saying anything wrong. Fuck. But certain cars attract certain things, and they're just the way they are, and never again. No. So that is a bit different.
So who's that? What's the demographic for that there?
Generally someone that lives in fucking Toorak or Brighton, or a beautiful property down the peninsula. That's not stereotyping, but when you're spending close to $500,000 actually new, change out of 700,000.
Wild.
You generally
insane money.
Fastest SUV in the world. Now I think someone else is now trying to
electric ones would have it now.
That doesn't pound. That doesn't pound.
That's I stopped. I was like, what the fuck did I just hear? That's why. Huh? Like I said, mate, the only thing fucking electric on some of these cars is the aerial. And no, so this thing is pure tree killing, fucking fish fucking stewing, fucking grass burning V8 twin turbo. Love it.
So good.
But it's made out of aluminium and carbon, so it's very good.
Oh, really? Panels?
Oh, it's just out of control. Honestly, it's. Look, the Urus was my first. I've got clients who've had one, and it's, to be honest, look, they are overkill. They really are. I mean, like, it's fastest SUV in the world. It's unbelievable. It's like it's just. If I could jump back in my old '93 Range Rover, and you look at them, and you just look at how fucking far the SUV has come.
Yeah.
So back in the 90s, that was like the king of four-wheel drives. Range Rover still is, like Reader's Range Rover. It's like the grouse. But you look at the way they've come, and then you look at that. That's a family SUV that will do 200 miles an hour, 5 people, pure luxury comfort, and blast most sports supercars away. And, you know, it's massive value. It's 5,000 odd Ks or 6,000, not even 6,000 Ks, optioned off its ass. A beautiful colour combination. And, okay, well, I'll give you a barometer. Cheapest car at the moment in the country is a 22, and that's 385, and that is in like this putrid fucking, like a burgundy colour. Again, it's personal. And that one is done, I think it was 18 Ks. Well, that's at 23, more options with 5 Ks, and I'm going to ask 410. So for 25, 30,000 more, not even, and then something close to that at a dealership was, I think, about 55,000 more. So that's massive value. Still got new car warranty. It's beautiful, beautiful. So that's the car of the week. We're putting that to market next week. What day is it today?
Thursday.
Yep.
Thursday. So Monday. Yeah, Monday. We photographed when we photographed yesterday. So yeah, that'll go. So that it's on the website at the moment, but we'll go to normal market on Monday. So that's massive value. That's just huge. You're not gonna have the depreciation sadly like a lot of these new cars do. I mean, we sold that Urus for $350. That was the cheapest one in the country. And that was, 600 odd thousand new. So they're massive depreciation, which is sad because it's only a small market. And you think about it, to go rock in, that's fucking pretty baller to go and spend 600,000 on a 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah.
And when you look at it, I mean, it is art. I mean, again, we don't have SUVs. That's the fucking only one in the joint. And I mean, look at the way the fluid of the lines and that, and then you look at the DB11 in front of it. We were looking at doing a double deal because that car's not in line, and the client came and looked at the DB11 with his wife. They saw that, and they've been looking at one. And they're like, nice. Oh, fuck. And then they're like, would you do a deal for 2? And I said, well, it's not so much a deal for 2. They're both the best value they're going to be. So it's the fact that, we can work something out. But it was like, they just look so good together, the pair.
Yeah,
and there's massive value because, I mean, that DB11, that's the cheapest DB11 in the country, V12. It's, we're only asking, fucking hell, 239,000 for that DB11. There's only 2 cars cheaper by like 10 grand and they're V8s. So with the cheapest V12, right. I guess a little bit higher in the Ks. Not really, because the car is, 7 years old. 6 years old, so the average is 20 a year. That car was designed to be driven every day. Not that people do 20,000, so it's done 60,000. But the client did peninsular driving. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
One thing I've learned, I've been doing this a long time, I'd rather have a V12 Aston with like average to good Ks than low Ks. It's like some of the Murcielagos and Aventadors. They actually fuck up. The V12s and V10s, if you don't drive them, and you have low mileage, they can fuck up. I've seen it before. I've seen it sadly very expensively before because we've been ransomed at it when they don't move. You know what I mean? Actuators and shit like that. So that's what we say, you got to drive them. So that car there, full book and so on. So that little Aston Trio that I've actually got, which we should do, and I've got that DB7 downstairs, which is a one-owner car. I mean, look, we're blessed with 3 Astons. We've got Grace, DB7, which, again, don't listen to fucking anything I say. Check it. Every journalist when that car came out around the world was like the most beautiful car design, most beautiful pen car. It's quite interesting history with the Jaguar and all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
And Ford owned them, and that was made for Jaguar. And then Jaguar go, oh, no, probably not us. So Ford go, fuck that, we like that. Gave it to Aston. Ian Cummins was a designer. He just changed a few things, and then they went, fucking grouse. Took off. Then Jaguar go, oh, fuck, oh, fucked up. Hey, can we... So then they changed it, and the DNA is the same, but, you know, one's an Aston, one's a Jaguar. So there's a lot of shared DNA. But because of that, it has a bit of a mystique behind it, and that car downstairs... So really, I know I've gone off the DB11, but it's actually trifecta car of the week.
Yeah, it is. 3
All
Astons.
Astons.
Yeah.
The best DB7 in Australia by fucking far, if not definitely in the top 3 in the world, like our RS5, RS4, B5.
Oh, the wagon. Yeah.
Fuck, that car was new. Fuck, that was new. This DB7 is a genuine 29,000 miles, so about fucking call it 38, 39 Ks. They're about 40 Ks and change. One owner, and the client here personally sourced the car, brought the car out, had his collection, change of circumstances, and we're able to trade it and get the car. Beautiful car, just fuck, it's new. I drove it home, straight 6, supercharged. It's only 335 kilowatts, but you know, back in 97, that was fucking... Yeah, that was like... But it's just smooth and supercharged, so it's torquey, it just cruises, it's elegant. You know, I'm driving home, and it still has a presence. You know what I mean? And that's the beautiful thing about it. And then so, when you look at it, and that's what we're saying, I'm going, fuck, I'm blessed at the moment. Best value DBX when she goes to market next week, definitely the best DB11. That one we just put to market, the DB7. So they're a bit of a niche market, those cars. A lot of people...
Yeah.
It's like anything. Like any car, you got fucking keyboard warriors out there that fucking own a Matchbox car of it, but they're fucking experts because they read a lot of bullshit. And we say this all the time. I call them fucking keyboard warriors, especially on the fucking Porsche forums. Half the pricks don't even fucking have one. If they do, it's a fucking 2.5 Tiptronic Boxster. You know what I mean? A fucking watch is worth 10 times more. So it's more a matter of just going, you know, but they have a fucking expert opinion, which shit you because some people innocently listen to it. Like, fuck me. I mean, how many people can say, IMS bearing, fucking bang, fuck. Head start steals in 63, fucking bang. You know what I mean? Because one prick did it, everyone gets on there. Hello, McFly, fuck. It's not like that. So you get frustrated. But I've had cars that have had them done, I've had cars that have never had them done. And you speak to workshops, they'll go, mate, I haven't done one in fucking 10 years. And then people go, I just want it done, I want it done. You don't have to. I want it done, I want it done. So there's a bit of a misconception, all that stuff. So the DB7, it's like anything. If you get a good car that's been babied, it'll be a good car. But if you get a car that's been abused, it doesn't matter. You know that's been a... Like I was fucking spewing. I went to buy a car the other day. I went to look at the guy's house. It wasn't the best suburb. It wasn't the best area. But hey, I own fucking... My mate used to have fucking cars on fucking bricks where we come from. But in saying that, so hey, went out there. But it was on the other fucking side. Even my fucking truck was lost with navigation. I don't go out that way. So, but we're going out there. I had a look at the car, and I went, and I was gutted because the car that I wanted to buy, when I got there, I went straight away. You know when you got cars parked in the garden and they're so you already know what you're fucking dealing with. So I went there, I looked at it, and I was just like, fuck. It had everything going for it. It was the right year, the right colour, the right interior, the right options. I was fucking gutted, but the car was fucked.
That sucks.
I had the sister car in New Zealand, which I loved, and I wanted to buy it out of nostalgia. But, you know, like anything, everything's for sale one day. So it had everything going for it, but it just not been loved. And the guy's fucking trying to sell me, didn't know who the fuck I was, which is Grouse, and he's trying to sell me, tell me about it. I go, mate, can't I own fucking 10 of them? But I just wanted to listen to what he had to say, and listen, it was had to get a fucking paint job. That's 10 grand, and that's mates rates. He's going, brother, I take it to my friend, 3.5. I go, where you fucking going, mate? 3.5 grand. But you know what I mean? It's sitting there going, it was gutted. So again, you can see the cars that have been abused, and you can see the cars that have been loved. And generally, the cars that have been abused, I've learnt the hard way. You can never get them back good again.
Nah.
I've tried to because I bought it well. I'll spend the money. Fuck off. Just go buy the right car. I've learnt that the hard fucking way.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with, like here, I guess. You know what I mean? That's why we're so hard on cars. Like we have panel shops that come in and go, we've got one that we use, but we don't have a lot. You know, because we don't have the luxury of the downtime to buy a bitch of it, go and get it fixed up, cleaned, all that shit. No, I'm not saying car that's been in an accident, the poor prick got airlifted in that car. We don't buy that. They go to Port Melbourne. There's fucking plenty of people who do that shit. But in saying that, the car that we deal in, okay, might have had a scuff on the corner bar because the missus, how many fucking birds I've been out with in the fucking car park and they scratched the fucking thing on the front there because I park. I think she doesn't have parking sensors. That's life. But, you know, it's one of those things that you just can't. It doesn't matter how good. You just can't bring them back, mate.
Yeah.
They've got fleas. You'll never get rid of them.
Yeah, you don't want to buy a Bonnie Blue.
Yeah, man. You don't, mate. You don't.
Bloody hell.
And that's why I think, we're so, and we're, again, you know, even wheel edges, we're pretty blessed, you know, we're pretty hard on, like, we don't do much even those things, you know what I mean? Whereas some of these boys are camped in other dealerships because they're fucking wheel edge. So we just, because we don't have the downtime, we don't need it. So it's just making sure that everything is on the money. So yeah, the DB11, DBX and DB7, if you got good money and you want to buy a perfect trio of Astons, they're the three.
That's cool.
Done.
That's
Sorry,
cool.
tangent,
Easy.
as we do, but usually.
Classic. All right, so we got some listener questions. We got some good ones.
Okay.
So this should be good. So the first one is right on the money for what you were just talking about with Jaguar. So...
our fucking Jaguar thing got a bit of fun.
It did. So this is a comment on that Jaguar reel. Which, for those who hasn't seen it, was Sean saying a moment of silence, please.
Of silence with Jaguar.
I've seen that.
Real Jags, man.
Uh-huh.
The XJs,
So
XKDs.
a automotive journalist in Melbourne whose account is called Addicted to Sliding. He's an awesome dude.
Oh, yeah.
He's a very good driver. He does a lot of stuff. He takes cars to the track and really puts them through their paces. He's going through some shit right now, so I hope you're well, dude. But he has asked on the comments, in response to you saying Jaguar's dead, what would you have done? Jaguar has made some nice, enjoyable, and even iconic cars.
If I was...
Hold on, let me finish.
Let me go. Fuck.
But it's never...
I was asked this before.
But it's never made money. Nowhere near enough people wanted the current cars or the older ones, or even the ones in that video. So what would you have done? What is a Jaguar?
What video?
The reel.
What?
Our video. But of you saying...
Wait on, have you fucking seen what we've fucking in our video? XJ220,
Yes.
XKD, XKR.
He's saying not enough people wanted those.
Huh?
The company wasn't profitable.
No, the company wasn't profitable because it was run by fucking idiots, like most things. They made a beautiful car. If I was Jaguar, well, who is Jaguar? It's been owned by so many fucking people. It's sad. And the problem is it's like anything. You've got a collective minds which all want to fucking take it to a different direction or a different level. Now they've just totally fucking gone to another galaxy.
Yeah, but let's not talk about what they did. What would you do?
If I was that fucking idiot that was at the top of the tree there now, who's just made those fucking Lego blocks with all those tubby daddies, I would fucking be going, I'd be turning around and I'd be sitting there going, okay, let's look at Jaguar's DNA. Look at their history. I'd be going back, what? It's the fucking truth, mate. That's a fucking disgrace. I don't give a shit. It's a disgrace. Yeah, I'd go back and look at their DNA. Look at the mystery. Look at what that brand represented. And go back and get it to a point where, okay, you're not a volume. You're not a volume brand. Maserati's not a volume brand. That's why Maserati's been thrown around so many times. It can't make money sustainably because it's not a volume. So don't fucking do it. Ferrari's not volume. It's the most profitable brand in the fucking world. So you've got to tailor what you're good at and go back to it. If it's bespoke, okay, you want to fucking charge a fortune, charge it, but make the best fucking sports car or make the best car in the world and then do limited numbers. Look at fucking Aston Martin. Hang on. Well, Aston Martin, it's same fucking shit. How many times have I done it? Now all of a sudden, you've got hold of some fucking intelligent people that have gone, what do our buyers really want? They want a V12, they want a GT, they want a manual, they want styling, they want this. They'll fucking pay, and they have. So for me, Aston's a perfect example. It's bounced around a lot of different hands, and finally it's got into the hands. The Indians didn't give a fuck about it. They didn't. Range Rover, all that. Range Rover is something about a Range Rover. It's still that, even though they made that fucking electric Range Rover, but Jaguar, I still believe they had an opportunity to go to more niche, bespoke, tailored, and don't focus on volume. Pull it all fucking back and go back to the old school. Hang on, Ford just fucking nailed it with the old Mustang. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello. Camaro just nailed it with the old fucking Camaro. They're going back to that homage of that classic look. Everyone else does it. Why don't these fucking idiots do it?
Yeah.
They could have done it. They had the DNA and go back to fuck volume. Maserati's going to be broke. Maserati's broke already, mate. They're trying to offload it. It never has been successful. It was early days when it was niche market, fucking Miami Vice, fucking you had that money. Now, when I ran Maserati and Ferrari, when I heard that they were going to change and they're doing this, they're going for market share, I went, yeah, man, this brand's now fucked. I remember driving a brand new Maserati GDS at Dutton's when they first came with the new one. There were 3.8 twin turbo. I remember when it was old school, 4.2, 4.7, that sort of stuff. Just best sounding, one of the best sounding fucking cars is a Maserati 8, 9, 10, 11. The 4.7, hit the sport mode. You can close your eyes and you know what that sound, that overrun. It's fucking like lions in a cage. It's beautiful. So, no, I'm very confident in my decision of what I would say because, they weren't making money. Yeah, man, because they fucking wasted it. They were off the ball. They made shit and they made niche cars. Look at how fucking popular the F-Type was.
Yeah.
F-Type was a massive success. Why'd you stop making it, dickheads? Make it better. Make it 4-seater. You know how much more you would have fucking sold if you made it a 2+2? It's fucking, mate, a proper 2+2, not a fucking amputee in the back there. A proper 2+2. So, no, mate, no, I won't cop that. I won't cop that. I reckon it's bullshit. Jaguar could have done something amazing, could have done something very special, could have pulled it all back and just gone back to the trademark and do those new evolutions of that classic stuff. Imagine if they did a classic modern version of the XK. Hang on, they did a recommission of 20 XK SSs, and everyone was like fucking £5 million. They all sold.
Yeah.
So, no, I won't cop that. I reckon Jaguar are just fucking idiots. They're broke. They'll go broke. They'll be bought by someone, again, because the Indians have just dumped it.
Yep.
And hopefully someone will buy it and then go, this was one of the most beautiful brands. Yes, it's had change of ownerships, but I think we can go back to that beautiful mark that it was. So in answer to that question, fucking oath, I reckon I could have done far better, superior shit than that. And fuck the volume.
I agree that Aston
It's too much fat at the top. Mate, go Trump. Look at it, mate. Look what he's done now, mate. I don't give a fuck. Look at it, mate. I don't care. You want to switch off? I don't give a fuck. I love Trump. I want a fucking Trump hat next joke. So I'm saying it's true. Look at it. Look at the way the market has. Look at the way the things have turned. Look at the way he's streamlined. It's just common sense, man. We deal in common sense here. And when you find someone that doesn't have common sense, you know why. Go somewhere else. When you deal in common sense, it should, with someone else, go through. So for me, there's no common sense with Jaguar. They're so fucking, they had a cannon and they fucking missed the barn. So yeah.
I agree. Aston Martin is the use case. They were in the same boat 10 years ago, and
there's so many examples.
Yeah.
So many examples.
So we'll move on to the next question. And this is a cool question because we are all doing this in different ways. So we can all talk about our learnt experiences here. What would you say is one of the most important aspects of building an authentic brand? So you YTG, you with your Yakka, and me with all the stuff that I do.
Well, I mean, Nico French Media, but also what the people you're working with, and look, for me, mine's a bit different, mate. I wanted to create something that represented me and what I guess what I've done in the industry and my 20 plus years of experience at various dealerships at the highest level, in terms of highest level, not to be wank, fucking highest level of these type of cars. You know what I mean? But hey, fucking number one fucking Toyota pre-owned department at McCarroll's, mate. I did the contract, proved to myself, and we owned the fucking joint. And it was just psychology. I went in there, fucking changed the psychology. I just finished from Ferrari, and I was wondering what to fucking do. And McCarroll's beautiful people. Now they own Ferrari. They took it over from Neville, that sort of stuff. And did Toyota up at Hornsby. Fuck me, what a drive that fucking was. And it was fucking grouse. I remember because at the time they happened to, so I was the manager there for fucking Toyota and thing. And I'd never done that before, and I just sat down, I was sitting there looking, and I remember some fucking bloke was breaking my salesman's ball for fucking window tint. It was a fucking 18990 car.
Oh.
And I fucking lost my shit. So I went outside, I go, are you fucking serious, mate? It's $150, mate. How much fucking margin do you think we're making? Mate, I fucking spend more on tyres for some of my cars, mate. And you fucking, like, but I had to pull my head in because I forgot where I was, you know what I mean? But it's just more a matter of changing your psychology and believing in your brand. And just because it's Toyota, you can still be the best Toyota dealership in the country. Mm-hmm. You can still be the best Toyota dealership or the best department in the business and the company. And that's just changing those psychology. So just because we're Toyota doesn't mean we can be the fucking best. Change the photos, change this, all that shit. Like what we do here, but what I've been taught and what I've done my whole career. So for me, when I got to my time, I went, I've been blessed to be a part of all these things. I'm not fucking everyone's cup of tea. I fucking love it. I own it. It's me. My cars aren't for everyone, and my brand's not for everyone. So who it's for, it's cool. Mm-hmm. And who it's not, that's sweet too. So I've created mine. I'm very original in terms of the way my design element was. It's very authentic in terms of it's me. Yes, there's a lot of fucking pricks out there copying, but that's just fucking the way it goes. But I just listened to my heart, really. And if I fucked it up, I fucked it up. I fucked up plenty of times in the past. Fuck me. That's how I got here. But in saying that, it's that's for me. My brand was very important. Who I associate with is very important. When everyone knows Sean Baker in the industry, but the Young Timers Garage, they don't. And because I'm not a name up in lights, it's not fucking Baker Prestige, and I don't do that shit, man. And that represents all the cars that I grew up with, 70s, 80s, and 90s. So for me, the brand represented me. It represented what we wanted, and I wanted to make sure that I stuck to the ethos of what I was trying to create, and I didn't sell it out by going to places which probably wasn't my brand or wasn't my thing just to get out there. Like a lot of people go, oh, mate, you should be going here, should be going there, should be going here. And I respect everyone's good wishes or whatever, but in my heart, I knew what, in my heart, no, I did second guess myself a couple of times because, you're trying to do what's right. And I remember a bit of a shotgun at the start, but after the second year, now, we're into our fifth year now, it's been a blessing. And so for me, I look back and I go, yeah, he was a shit prick. I gave him the benefit of the doubt to build. I'm all about long term, all long term. And a lot of pricks aren't. Most of them about fucking $1 now, yeah? Mm-hmm. They're fucking idiot. They miss out on millions. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So for me, I got involved like that. Jack Quinn, fuck you, cunt, I'm coming after you. Anyways, I'm basically stupid pricks like that. I don't give a fuck. You're a fucking loser. Anyways, all those sort of dickheads, which I got involved with in the good way to try and do stuff. All they did was took all the fucking goodness out of us and the brand because they're dogs. And you mix with people because you don't know. You're trying to do the right thing. You're trying to build it. But all you got to do is you look at them and you look at where you are. And there's a difference because there's a reason. And if you walk true and you be honest, transparent, you're a business. You have to fucking make money. Mm-hmm. But on the same token, if fifth year now, we're so fucking concrete that now we're blessed that so many people are coming to us to get involved and we're grateful. But no, thank you, it's not us. We're not better than anyone. We just made different choices and we're going in a different direction, Whereas a lot of blokes out there fucking trying so many different things to try and get established or try and get a notoriety. Mm-hmm. No. We just want to be known for beautiful cars, off the radar, relaxed, We do it our way. And that's what we're blessed that we're sort of getting to be known now, and people love the podcast, and that's all about the brand, and we've got a lot of experience, we've got a lot of good people we can get on board that can show good I guess elements of different parts of our industry, sport, motorsport, cars and so on. So the big thing for me was get the right brand that you felt represented you, stick to your ethos, don't second guess yourself. And continue on that journey. Just stick to our lane, blinkers on. Again, we don't go to a lot of events. We have our own. We don't have a lot. We're not out there. You don't see us everywhere. And that's it. That's it. But I cater for 1 out of 15 people. That's my reality. Dutton's the same. Ferrari was even fucking more. Well, about the same. The dollar value of the cars. So that's my market. You know what I mean? I deal with 5% of the population own 95% of the world. That's the fucking truth. And they're my fucking clients. That's the fucking truth. So you don't need to be open to the public. And that's not a fucking anything more than clients like private, they like quiet, they like to sit here and we spend talk time and so I know that, okay, I get plenty of cunts throw rocks at me. I've had that my whole fucking career. Mate, I'm fucking bulletproof. But look at why they throw rocks. I look at that and I take it, okay, I'm on track then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my customers, that's the most important thing. Customers. I'd rather have 50 beautiful customers than 1,000 fans.
Yeah.
I've always said it, mate. Always. I don't need fucking 30,000 bought fucking, what do you call the fucking things?
Instagram followers.
Yeah, like some pricks do that we know of in town. But
you can really do that.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, yeah, of course, mate. And then when you get 1-star Google reviews, because you get fucking so many, you can employ pricks to take it off.
Yeah, you can go to a certain dealerships.
Brother, that's what I mean.
You can go to a certain dealership's Instagram account and have a look at some of their reels with 1 million views on them, and you read the comments, and it's all Indian or South Afghanistan commenters.
Well, yeah,
fake
but
accounts.
But from again, perception, isn't it, brother? Perception, isn't it? But see, this is the thing. It's like this is our industry. Look, all industries are like that, I'm sure, in different facets, but. You got more followers, you got this, you got that. Oh my God, this, we got that, we got 30,000, we got 40,000. I never got that. Even at Dutton's, I never really got that. Because when I really broke it down, when all like Radica and all my crew, like I was blessed, I always had fucking a team of staff. So I had everything, it was all done. Whereas now we're just fucking back we're back on the war zone ourselves now. Yeah. So you're seeing it. So you got to understand hang on, I'm grateful people love the brand, and it's good because I want it to be out there. But the most important thing is the customers.
Yeah.
And you've got to listen to the customers and what the customers want. And in this type of an environment, they like privacy, they like quietness. They don't want to. You never see us, in the 5 years we've been here, sold. How many fucking dealerships put out there, sold.
You never do that.
I never fucking say I'm sold. Never. I never fucking advertise. Sold. So many dealerships do that. Now, I get that. Sold, we're doing business, and that's cool. Well, fuck that. That's what they're here to fucking do. You know what I mean? Well, sales that was a good deal. Cunt, that's what you're here to do. You're not here to fucking sell. You're not here to fucking good looks. You're fucking here to do a job. Like, good job, but that's it, mate. Come on. That's what you're here for to do. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's a given. But it's how you do it. So, no. Sorry again to go over. That's just a synopsis of mine. So,
what do you think? Authentic brand, building one.
Well, the best way I find to connect with people is have the personal touch. Yeah. So it has to be a brand is all good, but for people to really connect and get involved, you need to face the brand. So. That's what I learned over time, and you have to be really passionate and connected to what you do. So I love driving fast. I love being a lunatic and absolutely driving on the door handles. So to be honest, the cross cars just
represent you.
Yeah. Connect. So then it's so easy for me to talk to people. If someone says, "Oh, I've never done motorsport before. What do you think?" I can just sell it to them, and they're like, "Fuck, he's having a blast. To be honest, that if you're passionate about something, and then the marketing, all that stuff is easy. The brand, you build a brand because you work on it yourself. And people can hear. People know when someone's talking shit, and when you're actually genuinely passionate about it. And all people got to do is watch my videos, watch what I do. They're like, this guy's having a fucking blast. So to be honest, be yourself. Don't just go out and sell. Don't just sell yourself. And
that's what
be
the other thing say.
do.
That's what people do. I mean, you see that. I mean, look, some people have even said to me, mate, fuck, surely, I go, but like even with some of the things, I go, mate, that's me. If you don't, I'm authentic. I'm me, mate. I'm me. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I've always said it. And my brand, and same, your brand's not for everyone, but for the ones who get it, that's all that matters. And that's all that matters. You want a fan base because people will appreciate it. We're blessed. A fan base. Mate, can you believe 1 million fucking people fucking look at my black fucking head talking about fucking cars? You know what I mean? Like on a TikTok chick, I can't fucking believe it. Some of the views were 900,000 fucking views. Us. Thank you. So, not bad. We started with 10. But again, like you said, they love the brand, what you represent, and because you represent it. It's different if you're a stray cat and you're fucking... That doesn't represent the brand. I'm not normal. I'm fucking far from it. And my brand's not normal. I represent my brand, and that's the passion that comes out. And I found that again after what it was. If I didn't do this, I probably would have got to the trail. I was over it. But that's what I mean. You found your passion, and that's it. And it's infectious because people love it. And they want to be a part of it because you're authentic. How many fucking times I've told people it's not the right car for you, mate? What? Nobody's ever said that. Hang on, man. It's the long game. I want you to enjoy it. I want you to get the right car. You know what I mean? And when people come in, I want to be a part of what you guys are doing. You guys are having a fucking ball. I thought it was like 200,000. No, it's not. Fuck. And they see that. They see you because you're living the brand, and that's the big thing. You can see the fun out there. 100%.
Yeah. So here's my dot point list because it pretty much chops off on exactly what both of you said. So first one is pick a lane and stick to it. Which 100%. Is exactly that. You just...
Fuck. Blinkers.
From the audience's point of view, especially in terms of social media, you think of any big recognizable account that I could say the name of and you could think of it, Mr. Beast or, something like that. You can picture in your mind's eye what a Mr. Beast video would be. He's a big Instagrammer, one of the biggest, maybe the biggest YouTuber in the world. You can picture what a video of his or a post of his is going to be because you know what he does. So pick that lane, stick to it, get known for it. People learn to expect what to see from you, and the people who like that become attached to your brand, right?
100%.
Once you have a lane and you're becoming known for that lane, find a way to provide value for free. As you provide value for free, you build trust with your audience. So then in terms of building an authentic brand, you've got people who know who you are, know what to expect from you, know that they're getting something out of their relationship with watching things that you're putting out there, and are therefore learning to trust you. That is, key one to authenticity. The best sales tactic online is not to sell at all. The second you try to angle someone towards, hey, look at this product, they switch off. If you provide value for free and they feel like they're getting something out of that, then they're so much more interested in what's going on, doing something nice for someone but wearing a branded hat will make more sales than saying, hey, buy my branded hat,
It's amazing the psychology behind it.
And that's why at YTG, up until literally like 3 weeks ago, for the first 4.5 years of us running, I have never put a price on a car that we post on social media. If you want to know that, you see the car, I want to know more, I'll go to the website. Because it would be so much easier to go, car, link to ad, price, like so many other people out there do. But that is pushing the sale so hard, whereas we are so much more passion focused. When we get a car through the doors, we post it online saying, look how amazing this is. Yeah. Look at all the amazing things about this. We noticed this. Yeah. This is why we love it, you know? And then if you happen to be that one person that's interested in buying it, sweet, you'll go to the website. But everyone else out there is just here on the journey with us of that's really cool, you know? Yeah. And they follow us because they like that. Yeah. Because they have the same passions and interests as us. You know, that's authenticity in a brand.
Yeah. That's again.
So that's what I broke it down to. And on that note, we've crossed over an hour, so we can pretty much wrap things up there.
Okay.
Smashed it. So thank you very much for coming on, Paddy.
Thanks, brother.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it was awesome.
The Paddy episode for the year. We've got our fill of that lovely accent.
Is there going to be subtitles on it or no? No. Because last time I got the piss taken out of the subtitles. But that's like, you just do that for all of the videos.
YouTube does it automatically.
Nice.
Does it really?
It does, yeah.
Did you not know that?
Yeah, it does. And we got caught out. So before we end, one episode way back, you were telling a story about trying to sell a 458, and there was a video of it doing donuts in the city.
430.
Yeah. And so in that episode, you didn't want to be super public and open about exactly what car and what sale it was. So I blanked out a section of the audio.
Okay.
I didn't cut the whole thing. I literally just blanked out. I think it might have been just the car model. So it was just, you just said the Ferrari 430, and I literally just muted the volume on 430.
Yeah.
But because YouTube reads the audio waves.
No way.
Even though I had muted the audio waves, they're still there. The subtitles said the car.
I mean, look, it is what it is. I just, why do you want to mention names and that?
Yeah, bloody hell.
Fucking stories.
Someone sent in a message and said, hey, by the way, I've noticed that you bleeped that, but it's still there in the subtitles.
He might own it.
People miss nothing, huh?
Nothing. Literally nothing. Yeah.
It's quite amazing.
It's crazy. It's amazing when I get caught for more shit with how off the handle you get sometimes on this show.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know.
All right. Well, anyway, we'll end. So, on that note, Car Championship.
Keen.
I'm going to do some filming. I'm going to get behind the wheel again.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we'll have some fun. So,
that's in. Where's the first one? In March? No.
First one is round 1.
Whereabouts though again?
March.
Kyneton.
That's it. Yeah.
Where I got married.
What's about
Why
now?
would you get married in Kyneton?
My wife's from out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's very nice, mate.
Yeah, gorgeous. I love it. Yeah, love it.
Too good. So go follow Yakka.
Yes, please.
It's Yakka Australia NZ, I think.
That's it.
Yes,
Yakka
if you are looking for amazing 6-star fun on a budget in terms of
40 to 60 grand.
I mean,
it's amazing.
You can get something for about 60 grand for something off a chain.
Off the chain. Yeah,
that's off the chain. So you can still get something which is fucking on the chain, still pretty cool for a bit less. But it's you got to go and check it out, or at least go to an event. It's fucking epic.
I can tell you firsthand, ear to ear grin. It's just madness. It's literally the way I described it when I first got out of the car was it's like trying to ride a bull. It's just wild. Yeah. It's just non-stop.
And imagine that, and you were so contained in such a confined area.
Oh yeah, that was high risk environment too. That didn't help.
So please check it out, Paddy. All the details there. They've got a little bit of stock, haven't you? Not much coming, or you also?
We have 2 carts at the minute.
Okay, cool. But please go and check it out.
We have another 8 coming this year.
Nice.
Great. Awesome. Yeah. And you buy it through your business and sponsor your cards. Very good tax.
Yeah, sponsor your car with your own
tax
business.
Situation.
I've got a good accountant, so he can work something out.
Yeah, no, but it is. It's the fucking law. It's the truth.
Well, mate, it's how motorsport works. It's how motorsport works. Yeah.
So, Thank you again. Sorry for such a long delay, but a lot of good things happening. Thank you.
We'll see you next week.
Take care.